Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're running through my 2,121 best games of all time. As I mentioned before, it's now actually slightly more than that, but it's when I want to create that thumbnail. So now we're talking about 90 to 81. Now, if you are wanting to watch more videos, please ensure that you obviously subscribe and hit the notification bell for the next in the series, which may be in about a week's time, I don't know. But coming up at number 90, it's a game that was on Kickstarter. It's a game I have previewed before. Looking forward to getting the actual copy itself. It's a dexterity game, involves wood, so I want to see how this looks out. And it is called Pathways. Up at 89, we've got Blitzkrieg. I've got lots of videos for this, a playthrough, a very funny playthrough. If you want to check that out, just search AmassGames and Blitzkrieg. Very fun two-player tug-of-war game with no asymmetry, but I do have the expansion, so I play with Godzilla and stuff like that. 88 got Zeg Snipped, 6 Snipped. So this is from Amigo Spiel. I've played many versions of Zeg Snipped. I played X Snipped, I played 11 Snipped, I played numerous others as well. 6 Snipped, the board game, so I highly recommend it, and a Junior 6 Snipped. Then we've got Gorami Das Spiel, first discovered on Boardgamearena. Highly recommend this game, very much fun, another two-player abstract game. Very enjoyed that one too, very quick, only 8 turns. Then the Voyages of Marco Polo. I love these Italian designers. I've got another game by them down here as well. And this is about a 7th of the collection, you can see in shot at the minute. And then we've got K2. I've always enjoyed K2. I think it's a Spanish designer by, I think, Looping Games. Have enjoyed it. I just like the idea of going up this mountain, but watch out how far you go. I've played many other games like it. I might prefer it on actually on Boardgamearena to a degree. But that is in at 85. 84, we've got Tekkenu, the second in my T series of games that I've mentioned, potentially even third in fact. So if you want to see obviously videos for that and other stuff with board and dice, check out, I think I've got a board and dice playlist. Then up we've got Hanabi. Now I've got Hanabi Deluxe 2 in fact here, but in this case I'm just putting Hanabi because I haven't got Hanabi anymore, but I have got Hanabi Deluxe 2. Highly recommend that, and there might be another game by this designer coming up. And then we've got Dinosaur Island. Now this is in Dinosaur Island Totally Liquid, so I recommend you play with all that stuff. I do recommend it with Dinosaur World by Pandasaurus Games, and another game by Pandasaurus Games may be in the next section of that top 10 list. Okay, and finally, rounding up at 81, we've got Metro X. It's a flip and write game. I first played it when it was a Japanese import. Now this is the Game Light edition, which has got erasable boards as opposed to pieces of paper. It is in another playlist, I think, called Game Light as well. I've played over 30 flip and writes, roll and writes, and I said this is probably around third or so in my list. There might be another one coming up on this list as well, funnily enough. So that has been my list so far. If you want to see more stuff, like I said, check out my comments on YouTube is best. Obviously, let me know your thoughts and what you think of these particular games. I do have Caesar as well. And aside from that, please obviously share, as I mentioned, the like button already. And via the description on YouTube, you can obviously support the channel via Patreon. There's occasionally competitions to keep checking through on Linktree, and they are time sensitive, so they do disappear. And also via Instagram, please follow along there. 2,800 posts currently. And Facebook, please join the discussion. But for now, let me leave you with this and back to the table.